that was the shit that I was on. That was the first beat. I'll play you the second beat I already made too. You know what? I'm gonna start playing y'all hella old ass beats because this is a funny little road to go down. This is the second beat I made. This one's called Astro Boy. Obama type beat? Talk to you later, Darky. Yeah, that's the gist of that one. That was like fucking 3.5 years ago. I was 18 when I made that beat. And now I'm 300. Okay, there is one beat. There's one beat that I'm... Okay, so I'll let Shaw in on how I organize the beats. I keep all my beats in like a 64 beat stack. Like I'll make like 64 beats at a time, and they'll be called like a title. Like the current one I'm making right now is called The Civil War. The first one I made has one beat in it that's low key actually fucking fire, and I'll play it. And someone told me recently that I should actually give this to someone. So like, if any of y'all want this beat, fucking DM me a link to your music, and I'll take a listen, and maybe I'll give you this beat. So yeah, if you want this beat, fucking DM me. This beat like 3.5 years old. Like I'm not about to sell it. I'm about to just give this shit to someone who's nice at rapping, or singing, or dancing, or any of the three. Yeah, but here's the best part. This is the best part of the beat about to come up though. Yeah, that's the gist. When I was like fucking 18, I used to play Mad Hotline Miami and fucking smoke mad weed and make shit like that. And now I don't do either of those things. Except play Hotline Miami. I still be playing that shit OD. Alright, let's see. Back to questions about fetishes and sex and OnlyFans and more important topics. Drop some life advice. Let me think on that for a second. On exactly what I should tell y'all. This is an important question. I gotta drink more tequila. All right, here's some life advice. Always take anything you hear with a grain of salt from people in authority. Like, I feel like, and that's not to say to always discredit or to not believe what anyone tells you, but I know that when I was much younger, when I was in elementary school, when I was in middle school, high school, even now, like, you know, when you don't have a lot of life experience and you haven't seen that much of the world, people will always be around to tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this or you should do that. And it's really easy to default to like listening to what you're told just because you don't actually really know what's about to happen. So I know for me growing up, a lot of things that I was told about, like, you know, how I had to make sure that my life went, like decisions that I had to make, these things that I had to do. Like, you know, I had to pursue school much harder than I was. I had to go to college and finish that shit. You know, things like that. That can be good for people. But for me personally, it's like I was always afraid to become like what I really wanted to be until a certain point in my life when I decided not to be afraid of that. But for a long time, I was afraid of going harder than I was because I felt like I had to live up to this bar that I just like created for myself that wasn't actually real. It was just like a product of like what I had been told over many, many years. And I would say that basically, like, you know, what I wish that I had when I was younger was just like more perspective. Like, I wish that when I was just like, you know, 13, 14 years old, I lived in a really small town. I did not have many people around. Like, there was like a very like specific place that I grew up that just had like very specific things about it, like very specific people, culture, demographics, all that. And I lacked a lot of perspective just on like what, you know, a lot of other things in life are. So like, I just sort of assumed that life was this. Like, I never questioned or doubted anything that I saw or heard. And I feel like bottom line is that like, it's not good to just like completely discount what everyone's telling you. But like, if you in your gut just feel something that just like is true and people are saying it's not true, but you're uncomfortable to not think that, then like, just think it. Just like do what you want to do because it's your life and like you shouldn't waste that shit on what other people tell you to think of what to do. And there's just so many people I know who don't do what they want to do because they're afraid of like what others have told them they should do or like what will happen if they do what they want to do. Like, that really holds back the most people. Most people that I know in my life are literally held back by just like the desires and the wants of others that they know that if they go after what they want, it could like fucking squander relationships they have currently. Like, don't be afraid of that. Just like do what you want to do and don't hurt anyone, but like don't fucking, like, this world's like an infinite place. This shit's not just like fucking a linear video game that like has a storyline you gotta follow. But you can kind of just create that shit. So yeah, that's what I would say. Just do that. Just like always, you know, just question shit. Just like think for yourself. Why do I sound like Lil Darky? Me and Lil Darky are related. We're cousins, so, you know, we share genes. If I can name any rapper who I'd want to feature in any one of my songs, fucking, I'd make a song with Christ Dillinger on it, a Lil Darky on it, MK Ultra would be on it, Corpse would be on that shit, Brahmain God, A14, Teenage Disaster, Flocko, I think Edison would be on there. I'd probably put Black on there. I'd probably put Janaskis on there. I'd have a verse on there. And then I would also put Kanye West on there. And that's the song right there. Why is Lil Darky not live with me right now? Shaking my head. I don't know. He's just doing his thing. Favorite horror movie? Fucking The Blair Witch Project for sure. That one or Yeah, no, it's that one. That one or like Rosemary's Baby, which those aren't like the scariest ones, but I think those are just like the most like lit ones. Yes. Yeah, obviously. The fuck? Definitely. I mean, if the contract was good and shit was like good, then definitely that'd be lit. I love Adult Swim. Will I be working with Scotske? Yes. Will I be collaborating with Salsa? Yes. How much do you smoke daily? Zero. I don't smoke weed. Who would I make out with in the Spider Gang? Christ, Dillinger. How do you shave your balls and ass hair? Um, with the razor. And sometimes for the ass hair, you want some scissors too.